Hello everyone, Lady DeWinter here, and I hope your new year so far has been wonderful. I am here today to talk to you about the channel update for 2024. Now, as you all know, I spent 6 months last year crocheting, sometimes for 10 to 12 hours at a time. That's why I had to take 2 weeks off during the holidays, because I got so bad my hands were starting to give me major problems. My back and my shoulder started to give me major problems. I do not like V-neck shirts, folks. I really don't like them, but that's all they offer at the stores anymore. So that's why I'm messing with my shirt. Anyway, I digress. I often do that. I get off the topic. I basically made myself sore and miserable crocheting so much. So you will be seeing crochet videos. They're just not going to be things that I'm going to finish in a week or 2 weeks. It may be 3 weeks. It may be a month before I finish the project. I will update you. God, my hair looks terrible. See what I mean? I will update you on, the progress of a project. Sometimes through a slideshow on my channel. Sometimes I'll get on and hold it up like this. But I will update you on the progress. Now, I may have 1 or 2 different projects going at a time, which is okay, because you tend to get bored, especially if it's a big project. This year, I am going to be making Christmas blankets for my family. And, okay, I thought there was a dot in the middle of but that's just the lighting. Sorry about the lighting. It really sucks, I know. But I will be making like blankets and stuff for my family members this year, Christmas gifts, because last year was a gift card year, and this year is going to be a object year where I make them something. So you'll be seeing stuff like that. You just won't see it finished within a week or within a few days. It will probably take maybe up to 3 weeks to finish, maybe 4. I don't know. I am not going to injure myself again. I didn't even know I could do that, to be honest with you. Apparently, sitting for 10 to 12 hours at a time in a chair can actually screw up your back. Who knew? But anyway, I made myself very sore. I messed up a shoulder, which that took a little bit of ice and some Tylenol to fix. My hands got to the point where they were falling asleep on me, which is carpal tunnel, which I already knew I had. And arthritis has kept me from moving my fingers as much as I would like to move them. So, but anyway, I will be doing videos. Don't rest assured, you're still going to see lots of crochet here. You just won't see, me doing it so much. Although I am going to do when I learn a new stitch, I will do that on the channel, which I recently learned the extended double crochet. So I'm going to show you guys that stitch on the channel. That is an upcoming video. So anyway, I'm getting old, and it's time I realize that. My hands are giving me more and more trouble all the time. And I don't know if I ever told you guys this, or some of the new folks to the channel don't know. I used to work at a toy factory in Cincinnati, Ohio, called Gunner Products. And I worked there when I was young, in the 80s, I think it was. Might have been the early 70s. I don't remember. Yes, it was the middle 70s. It was between 1977 and 1979, somewhere in between there. Anyway, I worked at this toy factory, and we made plastic children's toys. In fact, I was working on a project called the Tree Tots. One of my co-workers came in slightly hungover, maybe slightly inebriated, and he was supposed to wait for us to hit a button to tell him to close the plastic press. Because we would put a sheet of plastic in, we'd put it in like this, and then we would remove our hands, and he would close the plastic press. And what would happen is that it would cut this sheet of plastic or heat it up and injection mold it, which is shooting more plastic into areas that were empty. Well, I put the one sheet in, and then he was supposed to close the injection mold down onto the project so it could shoot the plastic in, hot molten plastic. I still had my fingertips up to about there, right before the knuckles. I still had that part of my hand in the press. He closed it on my fingers, which burnt the top skins of the fingers and basically crushed the fingertips. Now, as I screamed, he realized what happened and he aborted the process, which means there was hot plastic shooting in while this thing was still open. Yeah, fun. So anyway, that was the injury that happened a long time ago. It took me about 6 to 9 months to gain the use of my hands again, which was very difficult, very, very difficult at the time. I did gain the use of my fingertips again, just not all the way. Some of them were damaged to the point where they don't necessarily straighten up anymore the way most people's hands will lay flat on something. Mine won't. My fingers kind of stick up a little bit, and as you see, they jump. So there was some damage to the hands. Did I sue the company? No, because in those days we didn't automatically think of lawsuit. I should have. But workman's comp paid for all the damage, paid for all the stuff that had to be done. So what could I say? Later down the line, I got arthritis in both hands because of this. Now, I was actually able to get my hands to work well enough that in the 80s and the 90s, I could type about 80 to 85 words per minute. And that's because the fingers bent nicely and I could actually reach the keys with them. So, but I did that for so long, I gave myself a case of carpal tunnel syndrome in both hands. Yeah. So now we get up to the 20 somethings. Arthritis is set in. I'm getting older. The hands are starting to give me real problems. My doctor said, do something to keep them limber. So I started gaming, which helped a lot because I had to move the fingers on the mouse and on the little mouse, and I had to move them on the keyboard and stuff. I could never control this thumb well enough to use it on a controller. The thumbs just, they don't work the way they used to. In fact, sometimes I have to actually hold my cups like this so I don't drop them. But I was able to get my hands to work well enough to hold a job, which was important at the time. Now I'm getting older and it's starting to really wreak havoc on me. And I have some other injuries that, I was thrown off horses. I was in a motorcycle accident. So I've broken a good deal of the number of bones in my body. So I have arthritis seriously now. So anyway, beyond all of that, it gives me an issue with crocheting now. Sometimes I could crochet for several hours at a time, sometimes only 30 minutes to an hour at a time before something starts hurting or jumping or giving me issues. So I am going to cut back on how long I crochet. So you will see projects, but you will see them in stages, not all one at a time. I do intend to still do stitch things where I show you how to do the stitch because I am trying to learn new stitches. So anyway, you will be seeing hopefully 2 crochet videos a week. If not, maybe a crochet video and a garden video, or maybe a crochet video and a planner video. Now the planner video I did last did really well, so that's encouraged me. But I need your help. I need you guys to tell me what you want to see on this channel. What you would like to see. Do you want to see me out and about on the town? Do you want to see crochet reviews, yarn reviews? Do you want to see sewing? I don't cook well, so I will try to do cooking. If you want to see a little bit of cooking here and there, my idea was a hodgepodge of it all. I was going to try and do it all. Gardening, planting, indoor plants, cleaning. I mean, I was going to try a little bit of everything, but you could tell me what you want to see, and that would help me a great deal. So, in the comments below this video, please, please, please tell me what you'd like to see. More dishcloths, more pot holders, blankets, more sweaters, more wearable things, cooking, gardening, planning, sewing. Let me know what you want to see. That will help me a great deal in deciding what videos to put up and what videos not to put up. So, once again, thank you so much for your support. I am so amazed at how fast this channel is growing. I have a gaming channel that didn't grow this fast. I've had that one since 2014. And it has not grown as fast as this channel at all. So, thank you so much for the growth, for the support you've given the channel so far. Now, I will be possibly putting up an Amazon gift list, but that's only going to go up like for Mother's Day, birthday, Christmas, stuff like that. I'm not going to have that up all the time because I do not expect gifts. Let me see. I'm scooting down again. There we go. I do not expect that. I do not, But if you want to see a particular video about something, a topic, and I will need the gear to make that, this Amazon gift list is a great idea. So, anyway, until next time, this is Lady DeWinter, hoping you're having a great start to your new year. Mine has been pretty good so far. I have to give credit where credit's due. I'm doing pretty good. So anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, remember, you're never too old to do anything that you put your mind to doing. There's always a way to work around a problem. At least that's what I found. Bye-bye for now.